What to photograph in August 2022? Hello photopiller, Rafael the Bar here. In August we'll enjoy the full moon, the Perseids Meteor Shower, although the night of the peak will have almost a full moon. We'll also enjoy Saturn at opposition. Saturn will be closest to Earth, giving us a great opportunity to view and photograph the planet and its rings, of course using a telescope. Also, the Comet 73P Schwassmann-Wachmann will be at perihelion, which means that it will be closest to Earth and it will be visible with a telescope. We also have the Zodiacal Light. Yes, the Zodiacal Light is also visible at the end of August. Very cool. In August we also have 5 conjunctions of the moon with the planets, with Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus and Mercury. Mercury will be at its greatest Eastern elongation, giving us a great opportunity to view and photograph the planet. And of course we also have the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. And don't forget the always on for opportunities. I'm talking about the golden hour, blue hour, the star trails, sunrise, sunsets. And as always, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you 3 of the best photos that you submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in July. So let your imagination fly, decide what you want to photograph and use PhotoPills to plan the photo so you can go and capture it. Okay, let's get started. Let's see some of the best photo opportunities that can be captured in August 2022. The full moon is on August 12th. It's another great opportunity to use the full moon to tell a story. So, based on the moonrise and moonset directions, plan a cool shot. For instance, let's have a look at the plan here. On the full moon date on August 12th at 7:33 a.m. I am at the repping position here. I'll be able to photograph the full moon setting aligned with one of the peaks of the majestic Schwassmann-Wachmann in Namibia. A beautiful rock formation. Here you have it, Schwassmann-Wachmann seen from another point of view. Schwassmann-Wachmann is one of the rock formations we love photographing in our expeditions to Namibia. It's an amazing place. By the way, if you wish to join one of our expeditions, I invite you to join our newsletter. It's the place where we'll sell all the spots and the place where we announce all our expeditions. So if you want to join us, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna leave a link to the newsletter in the description of this video and in the first comment below. And if you wish to learn how to plan your full moon shots, watch this video. The Perseids Meteor Shower peaks on the night that goes from August 12th to August 13th, or from August 13th to August 14th, depending on where you are on Earth. The bad news is that the Perseids this year is peaking around full moon, so it's not the best year to photograph the Perseids at the peak, because the light of the moon will wash out most of the meteors. The good news though is that the Perseids Meteor Shower is active until the 24th of August, so you can pick a night away from the full moon, a night where the moon goes below the horizon to photograph the Perseids. For example, on August the 9th here, we see that according to the top panel, the meteors expected per hour are 11. In some moments of the night, even 19 meteors per hour are expected. If you wish to learn how to plan your meteor shower shots, watch this video. On August 14th, Saturn will be at opposition, which means that the planet will be closest to Earth, and that its visible face is completely illuminated by the Sun with a magnitude of 0.3. It's brighter than any other time of the year and it's visible throughout the night. This is the best time to observe and photograph Saturn and its rings, of course with a telescope, because to the naked eye, Saturn will look as a bright dot in the sky. Remember that celestial bodies with magnitudes below 6 are visible to the naked eye. Saturn will rise in the east, and if you want to see rising, look in the direction of the moonrise. And the moonrise is shown on the map by this thick light blue line you see here. Saturn will rise more or less in this direction, the moonrise direction. In August will be 5 moon planet conjunctions. On August 12th, Saturn will be very close to the full moon. On August 15th, Jupiter will be in conjunction with the moon and the moon will have a phase of 88%. On August 19th, Mars will be pretty close to the Moon, and the Moon will have a phase of 53%. On August 25th, it's Venus that will be close to the Moon, and the Moon will have a phase of only 5%. And on August 29th, Mercury will be in conjunction with a pretty thin Moon. The Moon will have a phase of only 3%. So cool, very, very thin. On both hemispheres, you'll find the Moon-planet conjunctions pretty low in the sky before sunrise. To spot them at moonrise, look in the direction of the Moon, and the direction of the Moon is shown on the map by this thin blue line moving as I'm changing the time. There you'll find the Moon-planet conjunctions, where the Moon is, of course. On August 25th, the comet 73P Schwassmann-Wachmann will be at perihelion. This is when the comet is closest to the Sun, when it reaches the maximum level of brightness, releasing large amounts of gas and dust. Actually, the comet is disintegrating. Unfortunately, the comet with a magnitude of 11.1 won't be visible to the naked eye, so to observe it or photograph it, we'll need to use a telescope. On August 27th, Mercury will be at its greatest eastern elongation, which means that the planet will be further away from the Sun, giving us great conditions to view it and photograph it from both hemispheres. Mercury will shine in the early evening sky with a magnitude of 0.33, visible to the naked eye. After sunset, you'll find it low in the sky in the sunset direction, the thick orange line you see on the map. You can't miss it. August is a fantastic month to photograph diagonals of the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. Also, it's a great month to photograph the Milky Way completely vertical with its core, with the Galactic Center. For example, if we go to the northern hemisphere, I have the European in White Pocket, Arizona, a beautiful, beautiful place we visited during our American Southwest expedition with David Swindler. An awesome place. Here we have a plan for August 27th. And you can see that we can get the Milky Way completely vertical with this beautiful tree, a lonely tree that's lost in the middle of this beautiful white or coral rocks that resemble brains or cauliflowers. A beautiful spot. So in August you can have it vertical, you can also shoot diagonals of the Milky Way, but the vertical Milky Way is best here, for example, in White Pocket. Amazing place. And if you are at the wrapping position, tap on the 90R here to visualize the position of the Milky Way. And as you see, you have the core here, the Galactic Center, and the Milky Way is completely visible. Actually, here is a video I recorded last March in White Pocket during our expedition to the southwest. Milky Way perfectly aligns with this lonely tree. An amazing shot. Now, if we go to the southern hemisphere, I place the red pin next to Fitzroy and Ferro Torre in the Argentinian side of Patagonia. An amazing location. As you see, you can shoot the Milky Way when it's pretty low in the sky and also when it's pretty vertical. Low for panoramas, diagonals, and also vertical compositions can be shot there with trees, rock formations. So again, in the southern hemisphere, an amazing month for Milky Way photography. By the way, if you wish to learn how to plan your Milky Way photos, watch this video. Now let's see some of the best photos that you've submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in July. Let's go! The first one is a fantastic star trail shot, including the celestial equator with El Castillo de Bayuela in Castilla-La Mancha, Spain. A photo by Victor MP. The second one is a cool, very cool moon trail behind the Prince of Wales Bridge in the UK, photo taken by Kartik Kota. And the third one is a spectacular sunrise. The sun is rising on the cliffs of Cabo Mayor Lighthouse in Santander, Spain, photo taken by Sebastián Cantos. Fantastic shots! Now, if you wish to learn how to plan or photograph all the fantastic events I've shared in this video, I invite you to read and download our super detailed photography guide. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Download them and read them well, study them well. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday with another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan and shoot legendary photos. Bye!